Australia has one of the highest rates of pet ownership in the world, with dogs being the most common choice. After growing up with animals all her life, Amy Smith founded a puppy preschool in Sydney, offering a 4-week workshop to help pet owners train their new pups. We sent in Simon Hammond to find out more about the business.
So Amy's Puppy School, huh? I guess I know what it's about.
Sure.
Tell me how it started and why you started it.
Sure. I started my puppy school, it's been running for about 7 years now, and it's basically a 4-week course that I do for pet owners and their new puppies.
Right.
The puppies are within the ages of 8 and 16 weeks, and they do 4 training sessions with me, and we cover all the basics of raising a new pup.
Right, so it's quite an intense period with a young puppy.
We can train a dog at any age, really, to do anything within reason, but it's that socialisation, that building confidence and making sure we raise these really fantastic, happy-go-lucky pet dogs.
With Amy working single-handedly on the business, Simon has some advice on how she can develop her profile and take the company further.
So tell me what you actually do then.
Yeah.
Tell me the nitty-gritty of puppy training.
Sure, so I cover all the basics in raising a puppy. So it's all about exposing the puppy in a positive way in this first 8 weeks that they're with their new human.
It's a small window.
It's a very small window.
And people don't know that, do they?
No, and if it's missed, it can cause a lifetime of behaviour issues. It's probably the #1 cause of death of dogs in this country.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Explain that. How's that,
Well,
how's that work?
in Australia every year, we would put down somewhere between 150 to 200,000 dogs every year.
And you're saying that didn't need to happen, that mostly doesn't need to happen?
Yeah, you know, if people put the right effort into their dogs from a young age, they can absolutely avoid things like that, so...
Interesting, in my work, I always look for the why. I always look for the why what you do matters. And it just seems like that's why it matters.
That's why, for me, that's why it matters.
One of the things I've noticed about your business is that you describe a lot about what you do and you describe how you go about it. And I think the secret to getting a business like yours at a much higher profile is to develop your point of view. So it's okay to say what you do and describe how you go about doing the training, but what's your point of view? And the fact that there are up to 200,000 dogs that don't make it because the socialisation doesn't get up to speed, that's a really important reason for a business to exist.
Yeah.
And a lot of the time businesses don't spend enough time telling me as a consumer why they think they matter. So what's your point of view? Why are you getting out of bed in the morning, not just what do you do?
Yeah, right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you've got a good story to tell.
Yeah.
You know, storytelling is the best way to build a business profile.
Yeah.
And if people can tell your story for you, that's amazing.
Yeah, right.
So if I hear you talk and I go home and say to my wife, I just heard Amy talking about this stuff and this is what she's saying, if I'm telling your story, it's a good story.
Yeah.
So it's got to be good enough that people tell it for you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It really does.
And I reckon you've got it.
So, Simon, how would I go about expanding the brand?
Well, I think it's about expanding your personality of the brand. So I think it's about making sure that the brand of Amy's Puppy School, as in Amy, you, is expanded through a number of key areas. First of all, developing a point of view. So then that becomes maybe the lead into the website. Rather than the website being rational, the website could easily be, as a landing point, emotional. This is why I'm here. Take that and then use it for public relations and for profile building.
Yeah.
Try and do speeches, try and do talks. Try and pick a time where the media is talking about something and you ring a radio station or you ring a newspaper and say, what you're talking about here, these numbers of dogs, let me tell you what's really going on. And offer yourself, in a media sense, as an expert in this area you believe in. Just be out there and make sure your brand means something and your personal brand means something.
Cool.
What about getting known? What is it about? Would you like to get the business more known, and have you thought about that?
I think, yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm very well known in the area, which is great. I've got a great relationship with a lot of the vet clinics around here and the pet stores, and you know, most of my business is through word of mouth, which is...
Well, you're doing all the right things.
That's the best.
Straight away.
But what I would love to sort of head down the path of now is getting some bit of sponsorship, I suppose, maybe, getting some pet companies on board.
There's some really simple ways you can do that. And one of the ways is to understand what corporates need from you. What they need is access to consumers. and they need someone that consumers trust. So the segue between I'm a corporate and there's the consumer is a trusted key opinion leader. That's you. So put yourself to them as a key opinion leader. So if you were to go to a pet care company, you would say to them, I'm happy to talk to you about being part of what you do in the world because people listen to me. And you are this sort of funnel, and in many ways you can amplify their message with respect. So you've really got to go to them understanding their needs, and their needs are trust. If they tell a consumer, they might not believe them. If you tell them, they will.
Hey, thanks for dropping by the KBB YouTube channel. If you want a whole lot more where this came from, press the subscribe button and it will open a Pandora's box of great videos that not only are educational, full of great advice, but also really inspiring. Just what we need as small business owners.